I hate stagnation. Stagnation to me is not getting anywhere when you're trying to get somewhere. I want things to be a certain way, but sometimes it just doesn't go my way. As I'm writing this, I feel tense and frustrated. I feel it in my chest. It's like something wants to come out, but I don't want anything to because I don't want to lash out of frustration. And also because I don't think there's anything I can do. I read something one time from an Instagram post, I think, that were these sort of contradictions. Like, this thing is teaching you how to be this. I think stagnation was about teaching you patience, or maybe it was surrendering. I'd say both. The thing is that during periods of stagnation, you don't feel like there's a way out of being stuck in a situation that's no good to you. It could be a failing relationship you're desperately holding together, or something as large as what your life is supposed to be and what you're supposed to be doing here. But you don't know. You don't know where to even start, maybe. Sometimes I feel stuck in my career. I have a vision for it, and I'm putting in the work to hopefully see results, but I don't receive them. It makes me wonder what I could be doing wrong that everyone else is getting right. I tend to feel like that a lot throughout my life. I always wonder how other people seem to achieve what I wish to achieve so easily. Even though I know it comes with time and hard work, I feel like I've been waiting a while, putting in my own time and working as hard as I can in my own circumstances. Sometimes there's days where I'm unmotivated, and funny enough, it's sometimes due to feeling unworthy, or feeling as though I lack skills, and feeling stuck. It's awful how easy it is to compare yourself to others. I would tell anyone out there, don't compare yourself. You're unique to you, and that doesn't mean there's something wrong. But it's almost human nature to compare and downplay yourself. I certainly do get very inspired by other people, but also at the same time, you can't help but feel a bit bad for yourself deep down. I usually swallow that feeling and try to pretend like I don't feel bad, but I really do. But I know if I lingered in that feeling for too long, it would hurt my self-esteem. And something I used to be good at was bad-talking myself. It's not something I've done in years regularly, since I was emotionally abused and stood up for myself at that time. I always try to pick myself back up because I think it's important to be there for yourself. At the end of the day, we are alone. You are your most important person in your life. I really hate that we hide our struggles from each other. I think everyone puts up a front that their life is smooth sailing and they're so successful and happy. I don't believe there's anyone out there truly like that. Speaking of myself, I have a lot going on in my mind. There's things I struggle with, fears I've been battling for years. I'm not sure if you'd necessarily find that out through social media, but I certainly wouldn't say it to your face or in casual conversation. Everyone has something to hide. So the fact that no one is really sharing their struggles and only putting out their success makes for a terrible situation to compare yourself to others. The thing about stagnation is, it's inevitable in a way. It's part of life in a sense, like you get cloudy days where it rains or snows. It's gray and dull, and not many people enjoy that. But there's also those clear skies, those days where the sun is fueling you and you feel like you can do anything. It's like spending money. One day you have money to spend, other days you spend up to your budget. It's binary, right? It's yin and yang. So there's times where I almost just have to be stuck. I have seen myself get out of stagnation. Like, one year, I felt lost about my life purpose. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do as a career anymore, which felt tied to a purpose. I felt like I wasn't going anywhere, and felt so useless I didn't see a future the next year. But I found a new purpose not too long after, and I got back up again. Or like this past year, and even from last year, I was so stagnant as a creator. I was burned out, losing hundreds to thousands of followers, and felt like giving up on it. But then one day, I had an idea, and it came to life, and everything sprung back into motion again. The thing is I can't expect things to always be like that. I will always have my cloudy days as long as I live. Life is a strange concept, because stagnation sometimes seems and certainly feels like this awful thing, almost like a punishment, when it could actually be pushing me to try something new because clearly something isn't working, or to let something go. Maybe I just need rest, even when I think I can grow and stay in this high place that encourages me to do it every day. All I know is that after each period of stagnation I've experienced, it ended at some point, and it changed things. And change is a good thing. Maybe it doesn't seem like it at first, because we're likely letting something go or something is ending. But I have to trust that whatever happens is for my best good, even if it doesn't make sense yet. And that thing might be more enjoyable or aligned to myself. It doesn't make the stagnation any easier. It still makes me feel like shit, but I guess during these moments, I need to cling on to something else that I do have, like nature or a comfort show, or getting other work done. I'm still a human, figuring out how to handle all this. I hate how it makes me feel, but that's when I need to know how to detach and surrender. And trust. That's very important. I have to trust that things will work out. They have been. It's not the way I thought things would turn out, but I am okay today. And maybe that's what really matters. I'm just gonna keep trying my best, but not too hard where I feel almost hopeless. I just need to continue not taking it all too seriously. That always helps me. Is life really that serious? Because last time I remember, I looked into the ocean and nothing mattered but the water. Nothing. So I need to somehow just be here. Let it pass, because it always does. There will be another clear day.